Okay, it's live now. Okay, 1 second.
Hello, everybody. I think we're live. Let me double check.
Okay. Okay, it's live now. Okay, 1 second.
Great. So welcome, everybody, to today's AMA. So my name is Benjamin Ramo from Jenny Dao. I'm here with a very special person, Mary. So we were colleagues back at Binance. Mary was responsible for Vietnam. I was working at Binance Labs back then. It's very fun to be working with friends, I guess. I think we're all in blockchain, but it's all about the friendship, right? So Mary is working on a very interesting project, which I'm not advisor to. I'm not an investor in. She didn't give me any allocation. But I think it's a really interesting project, and it's NFT related. My life recently has been revolving around NFTs, and I'd just like to introduce Duelist Kings to the Jenny DAO, just as an opportunity, just to have a discussion where we can talk about what's happening in the NFT space. It is, I think, the token on BSC, the NFTs on Polygon, if I'm correct.
Yes, the NFT actually on Polygon, and we are about to migrate to Phantom at the moment. But the token basically on BSC for the liquidity.
Good. So tell us a bit more about it. What are you doing? Maybe start there.
Yes, basically, yes, sure. Hi, everyone. So basically, NFT game is something like kind of you can see everyone talking about NFT at the moment, especially when you're seeing as Axie Infinity. But with Duelist King, you are doing like a card game. We are choosing card game because Duelist King is our first show KFD KDAO, the platform where we allow the indie game studio can enter to the blockchain space. We recognize that there's a lot of indie studio game and the game publisher, they really want to jump into the space, but they have no idea on blockchains underlying. Also with the way the community of cryptocurrency operates. So that's why we decided to have it KDAO. But at first we need Duelist King like the first showcase for the whole platform. Then with Duelist King, we are picking the card game. Is we want to upload everyone can playing the game, and instead of promoting the play to earn narrative, we want people more seeing the game more about enjoying and more fun. So instead of play to earn, we have the narrative in win to earn. It will we think that this will be kind of sustainable way to have people playing the game, enjoying, and so earn from the game. Basically, that is the concept. And we have the in-house studio game, we have in-house Oracle system, we have in-house kind of generators, random number generators algorithm. And yeah, this is basically something we have at the moment. We about launching, not launching, but kind of the ideal in the end of this month. And the game will be released, PvE version, play with environment, will be released in the early of next year, in early of Q1 this year. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so I think right now the top game globally in blockchain is Splinterlands, another card game, which I'm very excited about. I wrote a report about Splinterlands. The yields are absolutely crazy. You stake SPS and you receive discounts on the next batch of cars, and ends up being like 300% yields. It's just crazy stuff, right? And I play the game. It's very technical, and I think I probably have to spend about 50 hours to really be able to understand all the strategy. But I understand why these kind of games become addictive. Maybe just tell us about your game and how you're different from Splinterland and what your vision is.
Back to the NFT. So we just finished the first card sale at the mid of September, almost 1 month ago, and as we are sold out on the NFT within 40 minutes for 50,000 NFT mystery box, and it's one of the very good signal for our community and the market we tap into. But yeah, people always asking us why how we different from the other projects. There's a lot of NFT card game. We got Splinterland, we got Unchained, and many more. But what's different from the thing here is I think we are more focusing on community and game player because somehow people the game player they really hard when they want to approaching blockchain game. There's something when they are playing, but they have to come back to sign up something on the contract, and take a lot of time for them. Also, take a lot of effort for them to understand how the blockchain operates. They actually have to understand the way a smart contract operates somehow. But yeah, in the Duelist King, we want people just focusing on game and enjoying it. And also, if they want to earn, they have to spend a lot of effort and timing to earning in the game. So that's why we have the similar entry for everyone. Everyone can join the game. Like at the moment, we sell the NFT for like nearly $1 for a card, $5 for a mystery box, so everyone can try can tap into the play to earn mode of the game. There's a two mode like a free to play. People can play in the game, but there's kind of a limit feature for that version. But for the play to earn version, they have to collect at least 22 cards to be able to try the game. And the different thing here is also we are investing in art. We have at the moment we have 4 artists focusing on drawing and creating more art in the game, and even with the card. So let the card be not only the game item, but be kind of a thing they can collect, they can sell, they can purchasing, they can own it like their achievement in the game. Yeah, the other thing different here also is like we have we have internal random generation number, and we have the oracle, like that allow people playing game faster. They're not they don't have to care much about sometimes they just have to back to signing the contract. It's really kind of distracting for people playing the game, and took a lot of time for them. Yeah, something different I think. Yeah, and there's a more different feature. We are also focusing on gameplay, and that one of the thing is the DAO model. We want people like community driven. The user, the player, they have the right to decide it which way the game will be go.
Cool. So tell us about your play to earn model. How do people make money playing the game? I guess Axie was really big in Vietnam. You guys are based in Vietnam as well, so there should be at least some community over there that's in the play to earn business.
Yes.
What's your view on that?
Yes, people asking us a lot about, will we be kind of the new Axie model? But yeah, the different thing here. Axie is the like the when people have to enter when people want to enter the game of Axie, they have to at least have game items, and as I remember at the moment, they have to spend around nearly $800 to enter the game. But with Duelist King, we want everyone can try the game. So we set the NFT card game at $1, nearly $1 for a card, except for some rare card, some like special rare or legendary card. People can totally have the right to decide how much of the card when they're playing. And yes, we are based in Vietnam, so we have a community here. We understand the market in Vietnam, how people interact with the product, and how to keep the people in sustainable way to contribute also to develop the product with us. Just let them play in the long term with us instead of just driving them to focusing on play to earn. Totally forgot of the game itself, like kind of thing. And also we're focusing on the other market, like mostly at the moment we're focusing on Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Vietnam also. We have ambassador in China, in a part of Europe and the Latin community. That's some of the, because you know that people are growing up with Yu-Gi-Oh, with Hearthstone. So card game, we wish everyone can enjoy it, and we wish that we can tap into the real user base of card game, over 2 million users, 2 million fans of card game over the world.
Cool. So this is a question about how you're different from other games. I think you really put a big focus on the artwork. Are you able to share the screen and maybe show us some of the artwork that you have?
Yeah, sure. Let me show you. Our website is about revamping, but yeah, we will publish it soon for the next phase, next gen of cards. Where is sharing? Share screen. It's into okay, okay. So for the card for the art, saying the Gen 4 of card, but on the website we just saw of Gen 1 and Gen 2 of the card. So you can see that the cards is unique, and you this totally, you know, the artists, they created like freedomly, they can enjoy in creating the artist, while we are also focusing on, you know, creating the fantasy in the game, make it more interesting for people to join in the game, also can, you know, observing what happened with the universal in the game, with the land. Let me see it, and you can see there would be have a lot of role, like, and a lot of you know aspects like angel, animal, venom, human, hobbit, goblin, naga, everything here. So, and I think the hardest part is, you know, try to find a way to keep balancing in the game. That's why we are focusing on, you know, we investing on gameplay as well. Yeah, to help the game, because we have planned to make the game being tournament e-sport, for people can have more fun on that, and people can actually earn more from that, from not only from the battle in game, but from the e-sport and from the tournament. So these things we are spend a lot of effort on that. Yeah, you can see
So
here the artwork.
in terms of artwork for the games, I guess Splinterlands has very basic art, right? It's not beautiful, but people like playing it because it's just fast and fun. And
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, goes for the anime otaku type of crowd. Hearthstone doesn't really have very beautiful art. Like, you've got big pictures on your cards, they've got small pictures, but it's been a very popular game. But I guess for when you come to NFTs, because they become collectibles, I guess there's always some advantage to having beautiful stuff.
No, not only people enter to NFT not only playing, earning. Then also, I think the game item also have the value in collectible. People, they have, you know, they have the demand in collecting something from that only themselves can earn it, can have it. And yeah, we recently we have a contest, an art contest with Luden Hanago in Korea. People will create their own network artwork, and we will have them to bring their work on our game and on the, you know, to spreading out on the market. That is the thing we, you know, we will host a lot of competition and contest in terms of artwork, can help people show off their ability, also can help people show off their collection.
Okay, so we got a question. So what is the biggest target group in terms of age?
Yeah, the big, I think the, you know, at the moment we are more focusing on the crypto user base in advance, because this type of user will help us a lot on, you know, educating the people, educating card game fan, how to play with play to earn, or how to get familiar with blockchain and cryptocurrencies. But so far we will more focusing on card game actual. Like there's a lot of fun card game. You know that we are growing up with Yu-Gi-Oh, and so we want to tap into that kind of user base. I think at the last article I read, it's over 2 million fan of card game, and I think, yeah, it's not only focusing on one or two locally, but we decided to have, you know, the ambassador program where we can onboard a lot of fans from the local, from different local.
I know for Pokemon card tournaments, there's like these 7 or 8 year old kids who join the tournaments, but they're geniuses, right? But I think probably to start playing these games, you probably have to be at least, I guess, 13, 14 for it to really start making sense.
This kind of thing, or it's depending on, you know, the game revenue, and we will spend the game revenue for the reward of the tournament. Everything we want to back to the community, because, you know, in the white paper you can read that we have set at least 10% back to the community of from the game revenue, for, and there's is over 25% of game revenue for tournament, for yeah, tournament reward.
Okay, so it's competitive. There's another question. So will there be different level of competitions for entry, medium, or advanced players, and or is it just one platform for all where all different levels play together?
Yes, we have. Actually, we have two, as I sharing at the first minutes. Actually, we have two versions of the game. One is free to play, and one is we user have to collect 22 cards to play into earning. So in the free to play, there's just some limit feature, but people also have the level to challenge them. And but for the you know, play to earn version, kind of the yes, the play to earn version is like people will already also have at least at the moment, for the gameplay they see two modes to challenge for two type of user. One is novice, one is expert in the game.
Okay. And so one question is from an NFT collector asking, will there be a special release collectibles? Do you want, if you're a collector, do you want to be buying the first series of the first one of ones, or what's the most exciting thing to be collecting?
Yeah, we all do a lot of lost you in moment. Can you repeat the question?
Sure. So as a NFT collector, they're looking for the most special cards to be collecting. What would you recommend for them to collect?
Yes, of course, we will allow people to creating their card in some of the our special you know, artwork contest, and that will be kind of the unique one. But in the game, it's in the card game itself, we gonna have over 22 chain of card chain, and in each chain will there will be one and only legendary card. They can collect it like and get it into their collection.
Okay. And how are you funded?
Yes, of course. We are thinking of, you know, we want the card will be the price of card, the price of artwork will be decided by the community. So let after we you know, we onboarding enough user base of the game, so let the game deciding itself and the price of the card itself. So this means, I think this means the early one will have more advantage than the later one.
So the earlier cards have more advantage than the later ones, you said.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Okay.
So we want, you know, in the community, we want everyone like they spend or they effort enough in order to get the reward, in order to get the artwork and the collection. It's kind of you know, make the community deciding the thing happen.
Okay. So I think they're asking you did a private sale. So who are the backers behind the project? I guess either on the NFT collectible side or on the token side.
Mm, you mean like the way we are handling token side?
I think that's what they're asking. So I think you've basically closed your private round and just asking who's backing the project.
Yeah, yeah. So at the moment, we are not, we are not eager for hunger for funding. To be honest, because we are more focusing on community and we onboarding a lot of KOL influencer in the space. We hope that this one will, the one will be the one can contribute and can add the value for us, can onboarding a
Hmm.
lot of traction from the community instead of VC because you can see that there's a lot of VC out there at this time, and so we have to modify with the best one for us. Of course, before we prove that what we can doing with the model because uh, easily to see that there's a lot of competitor out there and they have more stronger background than us. So before we make people believe in what we are doing for the tier one, so we think that we would onboarding a lot of influencer and KOL and media who can really help us in adding value for the product. Just a little bit of the backer for now. We have Momentum Six. We have Shima Capital. We have some of our familiar name like Magnet Capital, AU21, X21, kind of thing. Yeah.
Are the cards 2-dimensional or 3D?
Sorry.
Are the cards 2D or 3D?
Yes, in the game, the card will be both in 3D actually, but we have some way like make it look like 3D in the game for the for the effect.
Okay. So that's about it from my side. Unless there's more questions from the audience, but I think there's something that we've all been waiting for. And Mary, I think that you have a something very special to offer to the Jenny DAO community. Is that the case?
Yeah, we have 50 mystery box that even we don't know what's content in a box. So we will reward for top the best question of today, and anyone joining in the Discord of Jenny will be get a reward. Uh, yeah,
Maybe
let's
tell
join
us
in Discord.
what is a mystery box? I've never seen a
Uh,
mystery box.
yeah, sometimes it could be five legendary card, but it could be five uncommon card, totally random. Like in five card, it could be something, and someone can be lucky, like the lucky one can get the wireless in the card.
Okay,
Let's see.
so people who would like to get the drop should go to the Jenny Discord. Under chats, there is a channel called Duelist King, and you should drop in your Polygon address. So you configure
Yes.
MetaMask to Polygon, and you just drop in your address in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Mary, you said how many people received mystery boxes?
Let me see. For 50 boxes, let's say 10 people. What was
10
it?
people. Okay, that's even more than I thought. I thought 5 people.
Okay, five
You're
people.
becoming generous.
Yes, and we can select randomly the lucky one.
Okay. There's
Okay.
2 more questions from the audience. So one of them is, how big is the user base right now?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, actually, at the moment we have over 2,000 token CAC holder at this time, and our largest user base right now is more. I have to be honest, it's more about crypto users, and just some of them are card game player. And what is the growing rate? Yes, so as I sharing before, like we will more focusing on, we will try to driving people, not to focusing on play to earn, but with the narrative of win to earn. This will be the, the most sustainable way to go in this industry, in the NFT game, where people have to spend enough time and enough effort to get, in order to win, in order to get the reward, in order to have the money from the game. So that would be the crypto user at the moment. And when we have enough fund of the card game onboarding, we will need this kind of user educate back to the new one.
Yeah, I think play to earn sometimes is gamified Ponzinomics, right? And it's
Yeah,
not sustainable.
I
It
think
grows.
so.
It works as long as the user base grows. When the user base shrinks, it spirals out of control pretty quickly. But I guess the danger with win to earn is that you take the risk of having the richest person buying the best cards and always winning and never giving a chance to anybody else to get more money in order to buy the good cards in order to win.
No, it's more relating to the gameplay. Like with the, like we can say, with the strongest cards, there's not kind of strongest cards, but there will be more like game architect. When the people they are winning in the game, winning from the battle, they will get the architect from the game, and so they can have, they will need the money to buying back the game material, to push them up in the battle. And the other thing will have people, everyone can have the same entrance, have the same opportunity to win the others, not only for the legendary card owner.
Okay. I think there's a last question. Where can I purchase the cards? And is there a game preview?
Yeah, so at the moment you can purchase the cards on our website, but we will open the next batch in, let's say in the next 2 weeks. We're gonna open the next batch, but at the moment you can purchase our cards on OpenSea and on Refinable, and we will have on Phantom's NFT marketplace soon for more choice for you to purchase.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mary. What's the best way for the community to reach you?
Yes, sure. You can go with us on Telegram. We are 24/7 on Telegram, Discord, any kind of social media channel, Twitter, Facebook. Let meet up on that. So speak it, and we will reply like immediately.
All right. Thanks a lot to everybody for listening, and thank you, Mary, for your time. See you. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, thank Benjamin, and thank Chanidel for being for having me today. Thank everyone.
See ya.
Yeah, bye. See ya.